to the...
TI7 versus TI8. All over again, we're seeing...
We're gonna have to see what mind control does here, if he even goes to lane top. Because for now it looks like he's just gonna jungle.
Yeah, in the bottom lane, it looks like there is a bit of engagement. They skewer back onto Miracle. He has the strength ball, but he doesn't get it off in time, and they've managed to get first blood in the bottom lane. Now they're pursuing onto GH. They did see him level the Sandstorm, so there isn't going to be any sort of Bio Strike for him to be able to get away. It is on cooldown on the skewer, but they have the slow over from the Stroke of Fate, and GH, is he going to go down? They do cancel his salve, and now he's on very little HP here on this bottom lane. So, in this laning phase, it looks like Mind Control is dedicated to jungle, while on the bottom lane, they do get a stun onto Zeb. He had the... So, Miracle still only one with that level 1 heal, but Zeb, he misses the skewer, but does get the right click. Able to bring down Miracle again, both of the deaths falls in the jungle.
Roki is getting good levels though. I don't feel like he cares.
Oh, they get the stun again on Miracle. They pull him back. He has the strength done, but it's not long enough because it's only level 1. And Zeb, a full-on killing streak. All of those deaths over on Miracle, and he's just zoning out GH with the right click. Yeah, this mid lane, however, you did say it would be fairly even. It does look like it's that way. But Matumban, he's hit the infamous level 5. Does manage to get the root after the stun. And now, is he going to be able to kill Thompson? It looks like he's going to respect the tower and not dive in. But just still harassing with that bear. On the bottom lane, however, they skewer back onto GH. That Inkswell stun catching him.
Or you can just go IP.
RP on the bottom lane. They have the Inkswell. They does manage to latch over onto GH. Mind Control trying to use the Malefice to be able to save them. Seb, he's brought back in, but now Mind Control, he doesn't have the backup of GH. They pop a whole bunch of Magnums. Seb is getting very low from these Eidolons, but he's trying to chain hits with Mind Control. With the Stroke Fate, it's not going to be quite enough. Seb, he pops a stick. He's going to let Mind Control stick of his own, and Jarak's able to get the double kill here. Seb's still very low here. He's being searched for with the Eidolons and the Catapult. The Catapult is dominated. They need one more hit, and Mind Control, he does get the kill from beyond the grave. And it is only a 1k advantage, so that is definitely something Liquid might be able to turn around. Meanwhile, Matumban, he gets the root over onto Ana. The fear, is he going to get the kill? Yes, he does. No tail to heal, it wasn't enough. This double damage over on the bear. Able to bring round Ana, just not respecting that first hit root. Yeah, so do you think the idea here for Liquid is for, you know, Matumban to kind of carry the mid lane, make the space for the Morphling, for Miracle, who's had a bit of a hard time. But actually, it looks like we might be having a bit of a fight here in the bottom lane. They do land the slam with the Laguna Bay. GH instantly eliminated. Now they're trying to move on over onto Kuroki. He doesn't have level 6. Mind Control is going to be able to get away safely. Seb even popping the RP to kill the captain of Liquid. For a 2 for 0, nice little engagement, and that will stop this push on the bottom lane.
Message. Oh, he's in
the bottom lane, Mind Control, they do use the Chrono. Do they have enough damage with the Dream Coil? The Mist Coil of No Tail, they do. And now Ana, he's trying to go onto the main hero. GH rotates into mid lane, but there's not going to be any more aggression. Just respecting the tier 1 tower and the possible rotations over.
Really skill into the late game. Meanwhile,
oh, we hear the first black hole over here. It's on to 1, just committing it full on for that leaner of Thompson. That is a lot of hate for the mid laner of OG.
And he's only been involved in 2. So he's just
Matumban, he gets another route over onto Seb. Seb obviously does have the point in skewer, so he's not too afraid, but they do have Kuroki with the level 6. Ana has his Chrono coming back up, as well as the Mask of Madness, but Matumban, with that fear, is he going to be able to escape? Leap forward on Ana, pops the Chrono, Mask of Madness. They use the Brewster, he's going to be able to throw Ana into the air, and that means Matumban, he's going to live through this. Is still affected by the sun. Seb going in, has the RP, which wants to use it, gets onto a whole bunch of them, and they do manage to kill off Matumban. GH as well. Miracle, he's come around to try and turn away, but with the aphotic shield over onto Madness, he's going to be able to live, and now Miracle, he turned himself into the void, has to retreat away, goes for the stun, and it means the Inkswell isn't going to latch onto him. So Miracle, he does survive, but Kuroki, now that his brew splits over, Ana is looking for another target, is affected by that RP. Doesn't have the slow of the time dilation, but they do have the slow from the grid stroke, and that's 3 kills in this mid lane for OG. A quick, nice turnaround for them, and they're even going to be able to claim this tier 1 mid.
OG is just so strong at this point, and
oh, Matumban in the bottom lane. The Yule's reveal from Thompson. They need a tiny bit more damage, and he is healing from the bear. But now with the Grimstroke, but the fear, so the Inkswell's not going to land him. Matumban tries to TP away, but Thompson gets stunned at the last minute. And that's an easy cleanup with the Dragon Slave. So let's talk about this Miracle Morphling a little bit. He's down on the network. Oh, they actually realize where he is. There's an instant RP. They're going to have the follow-up sound of the insult, and that's more than enough damage. This ward here really paying dividends. GH also has a Spink Dagger, able to get away from something. On the bottom lane, they use the Black Hole over on Seb, and with the help of that, they don't even have to pop the booster, and that's going to be the tier 2 tower.
Ana has a chrono in 8 seconds though.
Oh, GH goes for the stun. He's channeling the Epicenter mind control. Oh, sorry, they didn't even use the black hole there. Are they going to be able to kill off Ana before he leaps? Sorry, yes, they are with that stun. Thompson, he's affected by the insult, but he yields himself into the air. The stun, it's onto a whole bunch of them, but they have the Bruce hit. They're trying to pursue forward with the Afro. Kuroki doesn't have a stun for another 2 seconds. That Link slowing it down, but he is going to have the stun and mind control leaping forward with that blink. And they are able to kill off Thompson. That's 3 dead for the side of Liquid. And they actually have an entire creep wave in the base. No tail. He pops his ultimate, trying to walk away, but they do have the stun coming right back up, as well as a slow GH. That's 4 dead, and Matumbaman, he's already laying into this tier 3 tower for the side of Liquid.
Yeah, and this is probably gonna be the Raps. I don't see how OG stops this.
They do have Chrono.
Playing against Lone Druid.
They do have Chrono if they want to buy back, but it looks like they're trying to preserve it. 2 seconds over here on Ana. Sorry, we went to where he died. So they do buy back on the Abdon, but they are going to lose their melee barracks. And Liquid, I think they're just going to be so happy with that fight. GH, can they get the bash? They have the silence, and they do get the bash. So they're going to pay with the Sand King, but what a massive turnaround for the side of Liquid.
Yeah, for sure. I spoke about GH being so far behind, not getting his blink. Get like 6... Oh, Miracle.
Kuroki, they've managed to catch him. He's just playing around with them. They will have enough damage, and they are going to leave the kill over to Thompson.
Yeah, it's too late. They realize it too.
He really does know how to play this hero, just timing it absolutely perfectly. But it looks like the pings are coming out onto mind control. They even commit the chrono. There's no one else here. And I think Ana alone should have enough damage. Meanwhile, on the backlines, actually, Thompson finds Kuroki, so 2 quick kills for the side of OG.
This does give the opportunity for Ana to TP in and try to take a fight.
He does have the BKB, no Chronos here, but no tail, creating the space by popping his ulti. Ana trying to man up over against the bear, but he has to leap away. The silence, as well as the Grimstroke ultimate. Miracle, he's thrown in the air. Do they have the follow-up stun? It doesn't look like it. They leap forward with Ana, but there is not going to be any Chronos. Nice RP, but the black hole right turnaround on top of it. Are they going to be able to bring down Ana? Yes, they do. They take down the Chronosphere, and it looks like they are going to lose Seb's Magnus. Seb buys back instantaneously. Miracle, he turns himself into Abson, and he's doing just fine. Thompson affected by the A14 shield, but they do manage to take down Miracle. And now this fight is not looking so good. GH tries to come in, but he signs up. That it looks like a massive whiff of the Epicenter. They're all so low on the side of OG, but they are backing out. They've lost mind control. Ana fighting up on this backline. Popped his BKB. He's going to have Chrono pretty damn soon, but I don't think he even needs to use it as soon as this Mask of Madness wears off. He's getting the stuns, but the bear is attacking him, and that's 4 dead. Matumbaman, he's the last one remaining. They are going to have Time Walk pretty damn soon. The pings do come because they have vision from this ward here. Ana catches on the edge of the Chronosphere, and it looks like it's going to be a full team wipe. Team Liquid just overextending, thinking they had the turnaround with the black hole, but a massive fight from the side of OG. This buyback from Seb.
The start, and at that point Liquid kind of just fizzed out.
Yeah, a miracle. However, he has seen Ana and able to leap away. Mind control there with the Malefice. I don't think they have quite enough, but with the follow-up stun from GH, yes they do. Thompson not quite there in time, and Ana, thinking he's invincible, feeds away a big kill over to the side of Liquid.
Looks like both teams are just gonna hang around the pit, unwilling to really commit to anything.
Yeah, over here, Ana, he sees the real one. He gets the Chrono onto 2. He pops his BKB, so he's going to be able to kill off mind control. There's not going to be a black hole to turn around this fight. JT goes in with a big Epicenter. The Ethereal Blade reveal. It's not quite enough. The Laguna Bay doesn't take down anyone, but they have also lost Matumban. And now this whole fight, they're throwing people up into the air with the help of the Brewmaster. Thompson able to leap away. GH just killing off that spirit. So it looks like Matumban, the only one to go down, and that buyback from mind control.
Yeah, and one thing we did not mention yet is how Jarex has...
Oh, GH, he's overextended in this mid lane. They just need a tiny bit more damage, and they're going to be able to bring it down. But Miracle, he goes in. They don't manage to use the RP just in time. It's the black hole. It's onto 2 of them. They do manage to kill down Seb. There's no buyback, but they don't have enough damage to kill off Ana, and he's being ink swelled right back. Ana, he's back in this fight. Miracle using the Ethereal Blade. It is enough to take down Ana. So Miracle, he's managed to find no tile. Meanwhile, Thompson and Jarex are going to be able to get out. So Miracle going to be able to kill off the captain here for OG. Yeah, so on the back of a bad fight, Liquid, they've taken the Roshan. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Miracle is sitting in the trees here, and they have Matumban spare. It's going to provide the vision. The Ethereal Blade, it's not quite enough to take down Notel. And meanwhile, Kuroki does go down to Ana. Notel surviving here, does get the Yules onto Miracle, but there's going to be no follow-up. They're just trying to hold him back. And in this mid lane, they're onto GH. He is silenced up, the skewer back, and they do have enough damage. Actually, Seb being the one with last right click, but they take Thompson. Thompson, I thought he was down to safety. With him dead, they even buy back on GH, and they're looking to push the high ground. Miracle, he is the one with the Aegis. And I think they're going to have to force more buybacks here from OG to try and defend this. Oh, but Miracle, I looked back for a second on the back lines because it looked like they were going to find Jarex, but we have a black hole. It is over onto Ana, and do they have enough damage to bring it down? He pops his BKB, pops the Chronosphere, and he's trying to take down the Morphling, but he knows he doesn't have the damage. There's an Aeon Disc here on Mind Control, but a big follow-up RP by Seb. Seb, you can call his name now, but the Epicenter is enough to follow Ana. He buys back, but they have lost the Aegis as well as Mind Control. A nice double stun, but do they have enough? They have the control of the Soulbind. GH, he's not going to live through this, so Miracle, he's by it himself. They get the double Laguna bait. Are they able to take down Miracle? They are able to kill Matumba Man. Miracle getting stunned up, getting Hex, and they do kill him. OG with the buybacks. What a turnaround there from this fight. I agree with you. I honestly thought it was all over when they weren't able to kill off that Morphling. But Seb's RP, I know why they scream Seb now. Kuroki, he does pop his ultimate to be able to try and escape, but they're focusing down the Earth Panda first, the Wind Panda, and they're going to just kill him off during his split.
First strike comes out for them. They could lose.
Oh, Ana goes in, it's a Chronosphere, it's onto 3 of them. Does enough damage, he pops the Aeon Disc. They're going to take down Kuroki once again. He's not focusing onto Miracle. Mind Control, he gets the black hole, but the RP to cancel it. They're going to lose Mind Control, and now they have the silence over here. They take down Miracle, he buys back instantaneously, but there's now only 3 remaining. They get the stun over onto GH. Do they have enough? Yes, they do, and he's dead, no buyback. Only 2 remaining here for the side of Liquid, and OG, they have all their main carries. They might have lost Jerax, but that doesn't really matter. They haven't taken any more tier 2s.
But it all got enabled.
Seb, he skewers him back onto Matumba Man. A few more right clicks. Miracle, he's trying to go in. Is he able to take down Ana? They get the stun with the help of Thompson. Just a little bit more damage. Miracle, he leaps away. He morphs himself over into the face of Floyd, so he is able to heal up. Matumba Man, he's very low. Ana, they're getting the bastions over onto Miracle. Miracle leaps to the whole ground, and they've lost Matumba Man. It's 1 versus 4. Is he able to do it? Miracle getting hit by the bastions. Does have the time walk coming up pretty damn soon, but looks like they don't care about him. They're going to focus the throne just instead. Miracle, he has to come back if he wants to defend this game. OG, they might have lost in the major, but it looks like they're going to be able to pull it out here in the best of 1. Miracle, he's right back in. Is he able to get a kill? Not enough damage to kill off Thompson, and he just leaps back. The long Seb calls out, and OG, they've managed to fight back here.